Welcome to part 24 of South Park The Fractured Butthole. We've got some cleanup to do before we end, or at least start the beginning of the end of day 3. First off, Butters has somewhat of a monetary problem. Due to us beating him in the end of chapter 2, Mitch Connor cut off all of his funding, and now he can't pay his minions. So he's at the bank trying to take out a loan to pay his minions. But before we deal with that, we've got some last minute things to get. And I can't believe I missed out on the Yaoi that just so happens to be here in Shelly's room. Yeah, someone is probably going to call me out on this, and you know what? I don't blame them. It was my mistake. I was going way too fast, but here's the Yaoi. It's right on top of her shiver robe. And we can just take that picture for ourselves, and now we're going to head over to City Walk, which is where the last Yaoi pick is, and I have completely gotten all the Yaoi. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead here, but the Yaoi itself is right next to this gentleman here. It's not really easy to miss, but if you're fearing for the city ninjas attacking you over by City Walk, you're probably going to miss it. Oh, and for a moment there, Mr. Kim just opened his eyes. But whatever the case, folks, we've got the Yaoi. Let's turn in the Yaoi over to Mr. Tucker. Seriously, who would collect Yaoi of their son? That's really, really weird.
See you, new kid.
We're sadly going to have to walk over there because there's no fast travel over by Craig's house. I don't know why, but there's no fast travel. There's a fast travel all over South Park, just not by Craig's house. So let's head over to Craig's house and bypass the 6th graders that happen to be parked over there. Don't worry, we'll go back to fighting the 6th graders at the end of day 4, sorry, because it's kind of mandatory. But for now, let's leave those chumps alone. We've already proved our superiority. So let's talk to Mr. Tucker and get that Yaoi pick.
That's it! My Yaoi collection is complete. Here, take this, as an expression of my deep respect for helping me build this fantastic collection of Yaoi artwork.
And now we get the final piece of Yaoi artwork of, well, Stan, Kyle, Kenny, Cartman, and Butters. Okay, that's really creepy, but that is actually a phone background. Not to mention, that is an epic artifact which will help Craig and Tweak's ultimate by doing 25%, if I'm not mistaken, or 25% more damage than what it originally did. And coupled with the therapy, it'll actually do a good chunk of damage to anyone. By the way, our parrots are still gone. Let's see what we got from the toy box. Not that much. Just a couple of more scraps. Let me check out this artifact here. Oh wait. Those are actually artifacts that I bought and made. But they're lower in might, so I'm not going to be able to use those. So we don't need to use these. It's the epic slot. Yeah, as you can see, the Big Bang Boy Buttress. This is something that'll help Tweak and Craig, as will the counseling. And wait, we have a new DNA slot? I guess. Oh yeah, it was the Pimp DNA slot. But nonetheless, folks, we're about to go into the bank, and here's where the desyncing issues begin.
Oh, new kid, over here. See? He's right here. Thanks for coming, new kid.
All right, so this is the person you wish to have co-sign for you?
Well, that's correct. See, I hired a bunch of minions to help me destroy the town. But my plan didn't actually come to fruition, and so I'm able to pay the minions at this time.
All right, well, what we can do is set up an LLC for you, which we can use to fund a money market account, co-signed by your friend here, whose house we could put a lien on to an overseas investment, and it's gone.
What's gone?
Your friend's house. It's gone. Owned by a company in Hong Kong now. Thank you. Have a nice day.
but I just needed to pay the minions. I didn't mean to get my friend's house taken away.
Yeah, you're not too good at this economic stuff, huh?
Okay, we're about to go into what would be akin to a Wheel of Fortune game. Now, seeing as how the audio's desynced and everything, I can't really do much about that, but I can try to tell you a little bit about what we're doing. The wheel is going to randomly land on certain modifiers. You got to use these modifiers to get to the highest point in the economic class you're in right now to go to a higher economic class. Right now, you're a poor, and I just made it to low class by using agile investments. So long as you actually gain up to the next class, you'll be fine. But if you hit one of those piggy banks, well, you're going to drop a class. And I ended up one time dropping all the way back down to poor. But seeing as how we just got Butters his investments, let's step outside.
Yeah, they got a loan to pay their minions, so you know what that means? They took our job! They took our dude! They took your dude! Wait a minute! I thought we were mad because of their gender choice and sexuality and stuff. No, those are those other guys. We just want our jobs back. Oh, well, let's get your jobs and make fun of them for their form of self-identification.
Again, I apologize if it's out of sync. But once again, we run into the Rednecks. This time, they're bitching about losing their jobs. Once again, I'm going to be using Call Girl. I really don't need to use Wonder Tweak. I'm going to be using Mysterion instead. Mysterion is pretty damn cool to fight with. And get used to him because I'm going to probably be using him throughout the DLC. Kind of like not have a choice there because he's part of the reason that the DLC exists. But now with Professor Chaos, I can now summon minions to come and fight for me. The minions don't have much of moves until you yourself actually gets an increase of moves. But the minions have like a basic attack, and they're only there for 3 turns. If they fall, however, I think they'll, and you can't really heal them, can you? Well, you can heal them, but you can't revive them. That's what it is.
There was more to that part than meets the eye.
But the Rednecks aren't really that tough. They still have their moves that'll confuse you, but that's it. Yeah. And also you'll be able to get some microaggressions off these guys.
Trying to get killed or something?
And we're once again stopped by a car. I'm pretty sure that may get old really fast, but not too much. Oh wait, they're starting to hit with shovels. Oh crap. At least that one is. Well, at least they have some actual attacks aside from throwing beer bottles and hitting people in the head, confusing them. So we'll just have to use Wendy's hacked ability to catch that one guy in the back row.
Here we go.
We're pretty much almost done with this fight. Let's just move a little bit further. Or let's just push these guys back for a knockback. And that guy's gone, so we only got 2 more Rednecks left. Oh, I can't believe I blocked myself. I really shouldn't do that. Damn it, I'm just gonna have to stop what I'm doing. Oh, crap.
My silicon supercapacitors are corroded with the heat.
There's the beer bomb. And they threw another one. Ah, great. Now Wendy's burning. Just great. That's alright. Because, hold on, give me a second. Oh wait, I have to get close to that one then. I guess. It'll probably be the last time I use Elementalist. Well, for now anyway.
For a perfect storm. Somebody call for a call girl?
Whatever the case, we just got rid of one more redneck, which leaves one last redneck left to die.
Hey, fellas, that was super neat.
And I do believe this one hacked will actually kill him. And that takes care of the third round with the rednecks.
Well, gosh, I feel bad. I don't
They've pretty much came after me almost every single time. And I do believe we have 2 more fights with them anyway. Okay, a little correction. I sort of meant to say that the thing that we were doing to get Butters' loan in the first place, we're going to be doing that in a little bit. But I apologize once again. The whole entire video went extinct except for certain parts of this video, like right about now. And it just happened. I don't know why, but it did. Anyway, now it's time for us to try to get to the 0.1%, which is the highest financial status you could be. There are certain bonuses you could get, like 1, tech stocks, which you could use to stop the wheel, even though the wheel is random number generated. You got insider trading, you could stop at any time to stop the wheel. And also, you have agile investments, which will multiply your investments. And also market manipulation, which you could stop the wheel at any time to land on a bonus. But do not, for any circumstances, do not get the bonus for that swaps bankruptcies for cash. Cause if you do, you're gonna land on a bankruptcy, like what I just did. Bankruptcies will cause you to go back to a certain class. And yes, like I said, I ended up accidentally at one point going back so far, I went back to the poor status.
And real estate.
Now, the only time you use the skill that turns money into bankruptcy, no, bankruptcies into money and money into bankruptcies, is if everything in the entirety of the wheel has been turned to bankruptcies.
Oh, we struck gold.
Please don't land on a bankruptcy. Please don't land on a bankruptcy. Huh, gold. Alright. I guess I can land on soybean futures. Okay, now I need that. Oh, that worked. Now I'm back up to the 1%.
Oh, we struck gold.
Let's try to keep working onto this. But you see, if you actually win gold that turns all the gold into gold for cash, which turns golds into bankruptcies. Okay, bankruptcies into gold. Sorry, I'm stuttering. It would actually help you get as high to the 0.1% as humanly possible. Oh, fuck you! I dropped the class again. But I skipped to where I actually won it this time. And you'll be stuck in the 1% for the longest time. I mean, that's your monetary value. And that is as high as you could go. But once you're at the 1%, there's really not much you can do. I mean, that's it. You're pretty much at the highest point. Come on, don't land on a bankruptcy. Okay, real estate. That works. Getting real estate is great. Because if you land on a bankruptcy, you don't have to worry. The taxpayers take the hit. And now I'm at the highest economic value. And by doing that, we could actually take a selfie with the banker. At least we don't have to beat him up this time around. Wait, his name's Benny? What an asshole. Still didn't get my house back, though. Oh, we could also take a selfie with Craig's mom. If we haven't already, took a selfie with her already.
Oh my gosh, it's the
Because, yeah, we just helped, like, a couple of parts ago, helped Tweak and Craig get over their counseling problems.
Okay, back to reality.
And we've got Master Influencer. There's still a few other selfies left. I do believe just about everyone in Raisins, and also Tweak's mom, too. And now it's time for us to meet up with the Coon and Friends, which...
You stupid
By the way, the password got changed due to the fact that,
I
well, I'm a girl.
hate girls. Fuck you. Seriously. No.
I'm just having a little bit of fun.
Allowed.
I thought feminine looked
So now
good
let's
without
talk
styling,
to,
but the new kid- Great job,
the
you
Coon
folks.
and
Those
Friends.
freedom posters have no idea you fucked them over. All right, guys, listen up. Buttlord has discovered that the Freedom Pals are infiltrating the police station tonight. We have to get there before they do.
The police station? We can't take down the police, are you crazy?
Yeah, just let the Freedom Pals go do it. We can't do that, guys.
Why not?
Because at approximately 10:30 a.m. this morning, Classy was arrested by the police. How do you know?
Yo, what the fuck? You cape-wearing little bitches said you protect my ass. They only give me one motherfucking phone call, so y'all niggas better come and get me the fuck out of here. Lame-ass superhero wannabe motherfuckers.
We have to help her, fellas. We made a promise. If we let Freedom Pals go do this on their own, then we're the douchebag franchise they say we are.
But why would Freedom Pals work with us?
Don't forget the new kid is all buddy-buddy with Freedom Pals now. Buttlord can trick them into an assault on the lower level of the police station, and meanwhile we'll sneak in and bust Classy out.
We're probably gonna get the Freedom Pals killed.
And then whose superhero franchise would be number one?
We did make a promise to Classy.
Everyone get home and get to bed. We have a big job to do tonight. That'll be all, Buttlord. Go home and wait to hear from the Freedom Pals. What do you want now? What? Again with the puppy eyes. Are you fucking kidding me right now? No, new kid, absolutely not. You cannot have another class. Look, I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. I know that you want closure, but... Oh. No, I guess I don't know how it feels. You're right. You're right. Maybe you should have just one more class.
And with all the classes unlocked, we could actually pick one of them. I'm gonna go for Speedster. Something tells me I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Speedster. I mean, I could go for Plantmancer right now, but Speedster is gonna be the way to go. Especially for the boss at the end of this day. So, yeah. Okay, the second to last boss.
You were laying in bed and you heard your mom screaming. You walked out into the hallway. As a super fast
Now,
superhero,
with the
you
Speedster,
time itself.
things
Bring it
are
to super
much,
speed. You moved
much
it
broken
deliver a
as far as this game is concerned. It would have been better if I'd have used that, like, early on,
You used
but
it.
I wanted to try to give myself a challenge. The reason why I say this class is broken, because of Double Edge. Yes, you lose a couple of turns after you use it, but
Struck our hero.
here's the thing. If you use it with any other class,
Moved into the fray.
Double Edge can be a pretty nifty move. Not to mention, Time Fart Summon plus Double Edge equals the enemy is going to be screwed out of 4 turns. Now, there's still the matter of the Supersonic Dash, which honestly could have been used in the fight against Spontaneous Butte and the Quantum Fist. While the Quantum Fist isn't nothing to write home for, the Supersonic Dash actually is. That would have been the perfect thing I could have used to get away from Butte and her crushing butt.
You thought you were safe until.
Yes, I'm still salty about that.
Bigger than the other two intruders command.
And speaking of salt, the Alpha Intruder appears. But upon unlocking the speedster class, we also get the hyperspeed assault.
Double-edged charge you could only watch as he continued to pummel you.
Can't run away from this.
Or whatever it's called.
The intruder had made a critical mistake.
Oh, hyperspace fury, that's what it is.
Summoning the last of your
Whatever the case,
tapped into your ultimate ability.
it's a pretty nifty move, except it's only for close quarters.
Nice.
But it's something that actually impressed me when I first saw it in a demo, that's for sure. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with this tutorial.
You ran to your parents' door, and before anything bad could happen, you ran inside to protect your mom. But you were too late. Your dad totally fucked her. Oh, it must be tearing you apart inside. How people can do that to other people, I'm so sorry. Anyway, we've got work to do tonight. I'll see you at the police station. There's nothing more to talk about. I'll be in touch tonight after your parents think you're sleeping.
Alright, let's change out of our Harley Quinn-esque costume and go back to our normal civilian clothes. Now, because of the fact we did this, we got ourselves the Coon character sheet. This game gave you a subtle hint as to the fact that Cartman really is the main villain in the game. Because remember, folks, Cartman and Mosquito says you can't be a superhero without having a weakness. Look who doesn't have a kryptonite. That's right, folks. Throughout the entirety of the game, the Coon, who set up his character sheet, did not put a kryptonite. Everybody else has one. Yes, even the DLC character, which, trust me, we'll get onto that later on, has a kryptonite. Cartman does not. Kinda fucked up. Really, and also I went off screen to buy some stuff in the Coon store. There's basically nothing more than armors and armor recipes, but that's it. We're gonna be heading back to our house and possibly see what's going on with our parents if they're still there. And obviously they're still there. We just need to go up to our room and rest. And if you're thinking, oh wait, there's our mom, but if you're thinking that there's going to be dinner, it will be a little bit later. It'll be the last time we see our parents for a while. So let's go in our room, check our toy box if we need to, and rest.
Sweetie, you forgot to eat your dinner. Mommy put it down on the table. Come on, honey. Gotta eat your supper.
Did you put more of that stuff in our child's food?
Shut your fucking mouth!
How do we know that medicine doesn't have side effects, huh?
You know our child needs the medicine as much as I do!
Ah! You drunken whore!
Fucking pothead! How dare you make our child choose sides? You put the medicine in her food, too!
I'm not having anyone choose sides! Go on down and eat your supper, champ.
Yeah, you could wholeheartedly see that relationship just getting torn apart. It's ridiculous. But, as you can clearly see, both of the new kids' parents are fighting amongst themselves. They blame each other for the whole deal with the government, and they keep blaming each other and blaming each other for the information that you give out. But if I'm not mistaken, at the very first part of the Stick of Truth, they were the ones who told you to make friends, knowing that this would happen. Oh, and also they're the ones putting medicine in your food. So that's nice to know. Now it's time for us to actually go to sleep for real. Or pretend to go to sleep at least.
New kid, get dressed and meet me out front. Hurry, the night awaits. Cool room.
Now, depending on the race of your parents, you had to have a way to get out of your room again. Or your house, actually. But not this time around. Due to the fact that your parents are black, well, you could put 2 and 2 together as to what happened to them.
It's about time. You know how hard it is to look mysterious when you're just standing around in some kid's front yard? It's pretty fucking hard. I'm glad you're with us.
Alright, as we head to the police station, you can slowly but surely see that South Park is losing its ever-loving mind. And on top of that, you think the damage would be restored after day 3, just like in the first 2 days, right? Wrong. It's gotten worse, as you can clearly see. They're TPing their own house. They're getting cheesed and drinking cheese-laced drugs and alcohol. But damn. I mean, Mr. Stotch is kind of the worst of them all, because he's even confessing his latent sins out to everyone. There's Mr. Tucker right there. There's Stan's mom. And wow. Everyone pretty much lost their... Is Bebe's dad shitting on his own yard?
Mysterious, new kid. And coming from Mysterion, that's really high praise.
Well, at least we know where the guy who pooped in the yard came from.
Look, there they are.
Now let's meet up with the Freedom Pals.
Here's the plan. Once we get inside the police station, Tool Shed and the new kid will set up a diversion, and then the... Wait a minute. What the fuck? Yeah, come on, guys. We've got to get inside the police station. What are you assholes doing here? We're here to investigate a hot lead regarding the South Park police.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, no. No, this is our superhero mission, Freedom Pals. Fuck you guys. Get lost before there's a fight. Fellas, have we all forgotten there's a little girl in trouble in there? Fast Pass is right. I suppose that just this once we should put our petty differences aside and work together. All right, Mysterion, what's the plan? I think some of us should cause a diversion. Make the cops head towards it so the rest of us can sneak in without the cops noticing. Good idea. Coon Friends will go up the fire escape and cause the diversion so Freedom Pals can sneak in the front. This is all pretty coincidental. Did you guys just steal our lead again? Innocent people are being arrested, Tool Shed. That's all that matters to us. It should be all that matters to you. Okay, Coon Friends up the fire escape. Come on, guys. Stand by. We gotta wait for the diversion. Come take a look at this.
Oh man, that's strong shit. Yeah, does this coke seem a little off to you?
No, this is sweet. You guys want to call some hookers? What the fuck was that? Come on, let's check it out. Bring the coke.
All right, come on, Buttlord. The coast is clear.
You just witnessed South Park's tax dollars at work.
Oh shit, criminals!
And as soon as you get in, it's not going to be hard to get in because the cop kills himself because he just charged his weapon in the goddamn booth under bulletproof glass. What a moron. Oh, and the only way... Oh, here's the thing. They would have let you in easily if you were any other color but black. Seeing as how that I'm black, that is what happened, I guess. So with that said, we have no choice but to take on the cops that happen to be standing right there, and one who is doing a blow-up doll. So we might as well put some gross out stats on one of these guys at least. And wait, what the hell? How did he kick me? Wait, time out. How did he kick me? He didn't even touch me. Well, get ready for the madcap madness of us having to take on the police as we do the second part of the police station in part 25. This is RP Man 985. See you guys next time.